Kingdom's tarot card reader.
It's kind of nice. For some odd reason, my stream's not being sent over to YouTube's. Wait, it is being sent over to YouTube's. Let me double check the microphone here. Test 1 2. Test 1 2. I think that's good enough. What about you, Twitch? Do you have slightly better microphone? Test 1 2. Test 1 2. Yep, seems fine. Yeah, all well and good. I need to actually turn off my YouTube camera for a little bit. And then use the P&P over here. And switch to my face cam for a little bit. Hello folks, it's me. I'm Biggy and I'm back and we're live. And we're playing some... nothing. We're doing some game dev today. So that being said, let's actually get things started. And then you could also hear that I've gotten some bits of choice music here that I've downloaded from YouTube's. All my Romance of the Three Kingdoms music that I referenced. Actually, I was using the Civilization 6 music for China, which was kind of appropriate for the whole Romance of the Three Kingdoms theme, but everything got claimed, which was unfortunate. Oh, I'll need to rank a bit. Yeah, so let me just move my camera a little. Not this one, this one. As you can see on the left here, the what didn't quite reach the curtains. So I'm just gonna move this out of the way so you get it centered. Nice. Okay. This is an unusual day of streaming for me because usually I'm streaming on like not today. Today's usually my acupuncture day. So yeah, this will be kind of new on the schedule. But yeah, we'll see what happens if I stream today. But most of the time, I'm going to be doing a lot of just whatchamacalliting. Just doing a lot of script writing and stuff. There we go. And unless somebody comes in to interact and ask stuff, most likely I'm just going to do a lot of typing. With that being said, if you're here and you enjoy the stuff that I do, like the video. If you're on YouTube, subscribe. You want to see more, click on the bell to get notified for when I go live, etc. And with that being said, let's go ahead and get started on my writing of the Romantic, so the Three Kingdoms Tarot. I'm going to get as much done today as I can. Because I've been dawdling very much so on what I should do. And we're still at around, like, I spent several days off and I procrastinated so much that we're still around 23% done with the writing. So if I go to here, yep, you can see on the top here that we're only about 20% done with the writing, which isn't ideal. But that being said, most of the things that we're going to do is going to be typing. And yeah, we'll see if we are able to do some more today. But there's going to be a couple, like we're almost done with the kicking off the events here. And there's so many events that I actually want to include that I'm having trouble deciding. That being said, let's actually think about. Actually, yeah, okay. Uh, do, 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 do. Think about what we want to actually add here. I'm gonna first like skip this and do my glossary on the trigrams over here, so I actually have something to type and reference. And I just also realized that I don't have any speech to text capabilities at all. So just give me a second if this works on Windows speech recognition. Array microphones built into other devices. I think desktop microphone is probably most appropriate out of this case. Peter dictates to his computer. He prefers it to typing and particularly prefers it to pen and paper. Peter dictates to his computer. He prefers it to typing and particularly prefers it to pen and paper. By allowing the computer to review documents and emails in your search index. Okay. Okay. They'll stop listening when you choose manual activation mode. For Windows, let's just use manual activation instead of voice activate. I'm going to not run speech recognition powered up. How do I use speech recognition for... Okay, I'll need to actually look this up. So I'm going to put new window. Dictation. Windows H anywhere in the operating system to access microphone speech services. Okay. If I turn this off though. Voice typing turns your voice into text. Microsoft's online speech services. Okay, automatic punctuation. When you're in a text box. No. Good. Okay, let me just see. Oh, it's going to be always on, huh? Let me put you somewhere that's not gonna get in the way. Okay. Okay, and the kun is going to be relationship, comma, love, comma, mother. And over here is the Dewey, which is the marsh of the west. Let me just try this now. Creativity, comma, children, comma, future, comma. Nice, this is much better. Helping helpful people, comma, blessing, comma, travel, comma, father. Career, comma, path in life. Knowledge, comma, wisdom, comma, skills. Foundation, comma, family, comma, past. Abundance, comma, prosperity, comma, wealth. Right, so let's see what we could do for these ones here. Nobody's quite here yet, but that's fine. I'm gonna move my live streaming stuff. Okay, I need to actually go. Oh, that's not good. My personal information. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to close these. Switch to my ROTK Tarot. Yeah, we'll see what else we can do. I might want to move this bowl down to here. So actually make this slightly smaller. That should be good enough. That's too small? Yeah, it's probably too small. Control Z over and over. Yeah, fine. We'll move it like so. I still think it's too small. Let me try to...
Howdy Jowdy.
Howdy, Jowdy. Jowdy, howdy, howdy, Jowdy, man.
Asterisk howdy.
Yep. I'm trying to extend this a little bit. Thanks for being here, Mana. I mean, the follower goal bar is a little bit too large, but I'll pop it somewhere. Like down here is fine. Doing just a little bit of writing today. Yep, we're just doing a little bit of writing today. I don't think we need to do more, but I tend to actually have like I tend to explain too much in the writing and not doing enough writing. That's the thing. And also the music got copyright claimed, the one I was using for this, so not ideal. So I looked up for some music that I could use that's going to be okay to use on YouTube and the YouTube audio library. So we're using some quote-unquote neutral
Darn copyright
music.
nonsense.
Yep. But yeah, anyways, so here's what we're doing so far. I decided I wanted to actually use this formation instead, because the trigrams has two formations, two variations on formations, which is the early heaven and later heaven, right? And the issue with using, well, there's a couple of things that are pretty nice about the early heaven trigram. First off, it deals with like
Phew,
celestial opposites.
the text to speech is kinda loud.
Really? Okay. Let me think about what to do here. Like, your text-to-speech is kind of loud, right? Testing 1, 2. Why did my microphone go down? Oh, oh, I know what happened. Testing 1, 2. It's not that the text-to-speech is kind of loud, it's just that my microphone went down significantly because I enabled some options. Testing microphone 1, 2. Testing microphone 1, 2. Yeah, Windows decided to tweak my microphone without me getting a say. So my microphone should be louder now. Then the desktop audio should be softer.
Okay. Now you sound better. Darn Windows 11.
No, I was to be fair, I was testing voice typing, and it decided to lower my microphone sound. Okay, so...
And the TDS is at a better volume now too.
Yes, it is. But anyways, let me see if I could actually work this out. Right. I'll need to turn on my YouTube stuff on a separate window. So if we go to dashboard, not doucheboard, customization, basic infos. Over to my other window. No, not my other window. It'll need to be my Twitch. Okay, this goes off. Now we go to dashboard, Twitch TV. Go VODs. I think it's all caps for VOD.
VODs.
I could pin this. Then pop this out. This way I'll remain on the, like, having two windows open. I could this good. Gonna turn out, like, close the AI art generation stuff. But okay, so when we just to continue where I left off over here, is that I used what happened was originally I was gonna use the early heaven reading for the tarot card spread, right? And it's like, oh, it's gonna be kind of nice to do a tarot card spread using the early heaven because it has to do a lot with celestial forces. However, I found out that the early heaven stuff, yeah, like there's a lot of kind of very nice opposites and stuff, right? Like this is heaven and this is earth, and we're in the middle between heaven and earth, right? Right? And this is fire and this is water, and we're between fire and water. But unfortunately, there's a not unfortunately, but the using this particular spread is not very popular in terms of readings, especially for feng shui and all that stuff, right? And readings, they usually refer to this one, and there's a couple of problems with using this one as opposed to this. First off, it's going to be really troublesome localizing if we use this, because if we decided to translate this to Japanese at any time, what's going to these actual words, right? For example, kun, where is it? Yeah, kun, and yen, right? Is actually their words for that direction. Like Xian has been actually synonymous with northwest, for example, and kun is actually synonymous with southwest, at the very least in Japanese. So if we use the earlier heaven or the older style reading, we're going to confuse the heck out of Japanese people. One thing. But another really interesting tidbit that I found out is that I have to backtrack regarding Okay, just give me a bit of coffee. Yep, sorry about that. But the I have to backtrack regarding the uh wood elemental and elemental weaknesses in my Unlimited Saga video. Because interestingly enough, um the element of wood in the traditional, because the once you incorporate 8 trigram stuff into the Uching, or basically the 5 Chinese elements, the element of wood actually resides in the east, or in the thunder element. So unironically, or actually, Thunderbringer is ingeniously actually in line with the elemental foundings of
Ah, that would explain a lot.
yeah, that explain, like, that just kind of give me moments. It's a aha moment for Unlimited Saga as to why Thunderbringer is in the wooden element. Because basically, I said he should have done me going, maybe if we flavorized it a little bit better, like and did it Pokemon style, it would be better. But actually, um uh, uh whatchamacallit, what's his name? Kawazu. Seriously, me. Come on, wake up. Slap, slap. But Kawazu did a lot more research regarding the whole 5 elements than I did. And I think he tried to incorporate, like I said, he probably tried to incorporate too much into it, that it is problematic on his end. So that okay, let's simplify the music, no, the magic system to have heat, ice, and lightning, so that we don't have problems. And it also doesn't come up with a problem of, okay, we have a thunder mage, or we have a wood mage. Oh, we can't actually use any of his spells because these guys are immune to wood. Damn it, like, it's going to make magic one third, like, even less useful, because using the old 5 elements weaknesses and stuff, it's going to be strong against 2 elements and weak against 2 elements. And if we have those elements be put into the game system and weakness system, it's going to be it's a problem, because basically it's going to be useless for like it's going to be useless. And magic is already an investment in and of itself in Unlimited Saga, to spend some time to learn, and not everybody's going to be able to learn all the spells. So I think it eventually became that, right?
Imagine what could have been if Kawazu was let off the chain.
It's not quite let off the chain. I would say if Kawazu was given more time to get the perfect game that he always wanted. And I think that's the kind of thing about Unlimited Saga. There's so much flavorful stuff going on, and he has so many ideas. And I think it ended up with him being unable to bring all those ideas into fruition in time. Like, game dev on a crunch, really, it worked. It works sometimes, but not for an RPG, I don't think. But JRPGs, man, seriously, has so much not quite wasted potential, but being on the crunch really does lead to a lot of problems. But anyways, let's have a look at some of the other things on the DAO here. But like I said, this is we'll need to actually look at the I'm going to add another column to the left here. Because this is the description that I'm going to have to write today, and kind of an FYI, I might just go ahead and do some game mechanic stuff. If well, we're gonna do some game design stuff either today or the next time I stream. So yeah, we'll see. This is just me conceptualizing the whole thing on what is going to be the order we reveal cards and the order we place cards, and area, I think, and over here is going to be whatchamacallit, meaning. Yep. The Windows speech to text is a little bit on the slow side in comparison to Google's, the Googs. Human, comma, person. Yep. So we need to think about the meanings of these things as well. This is I think the meaning of this word G is self. The self. The self. Okay, that's one thing. What else is actually here? There, like okay, let's add also an element. I'm literally faster typing. Over here, Earth. Well, actually, Earth is not accurate. I'm gonna go Yang. And over here, we're gonna go with Li. Li is the fire element, so let's go fire. Then Kun is earth. Next up, this is Marsh, the Dui. And then Heaven. Next up is water. And mountain. Thunder for Jen. Zun is wind. And then we'll go with yin here. And also, this particular sign is not very accurate because the trigram, the positioning of the yin and the yang is very important. It should be this way up. Because that's the most yang. This is the most yin, or the yin and yang, positive, negative, male, female, right? But this is the most like the southern direction is the most positive, whereas this is the most negative.
8 trigram pole fighter.
Hey, thanks for being here, Techno. 8 trigrams pole fighter indeed. Pole fighter? I wonder. Yeah, anyways, let me just slowly go and actually, since we're not doing any gaming, I'm gonna turn off the fan. The temperature is gonna go up slightly, but it's still in the my piece.
It is interesting how much the trigram's formations matters.
It isn't. The thing about it is the whole trigram formations is very well, it's into the whole concept of Taoism. Taoism is one of the oldest religions in China, and it because Taoism was the first one, I think, and there's the after Taoism is
Pole fighter is a reference to an old kung fu movie.
Oh, okay. I wouldn't know. But yeah, there's the Taoism, which is the whole yin yang stuff. And it's basically trying to make sense of patterns, if you understand. And any religion that tries to make sense of patterns is pretty interesting in my book. Like, they try to make sense of the Ujing or the Bagua. But this is the Bagua. Ujing is the 5 elements, and strength and weaknesses, and the Bagua, which is the 8 trigrams. And the 8 trigrams is significant in a lot of literature and a lot of kind of like cosmology, astrology stuff, right? And it's the same way that astrology is people in the West trying to make sense of the celestial bodies. This is also people making spotting patterns and trying to make sense of the natural world as well in Taoism. And eventually it became increasingly pragmatic. Like feng shui today in this day and age is super pragmatic. It is basically interior architecture with a few extra steps, but it's super practical. Pragmatic's not the right word, maybe, but it's kind of like super practical. And there's like, oh, over here's the money corner. Over here's the why do I have sudden Chinese? I've been watching too much what's his name, Dear Modern. But basically it is a super kind of pragmatic practice now of interior design.
Lau and Wald have never known that.
Yeah, it is pretty interesting. But they Taoism is, and if you look for the Taoism or Taoism, the Tao is like basically the way, or basically they say, okay, this is how you should live life, you know, in its purest
LOL,
essence.
the Chinese accent came out.
Yeah, but yeah, it is the in essence. I think the way they get it, the way Tao, literally the meaning, the way they actually meant it was when hungry, eat; when tired, sleep. I think that's the one of these 4 precepts of the Tao. Basically, that's the most basic level of existence for us humans, right? When hungry, eat; when tired, sleep. And then everything else is building blocks upon building blocks and stuff. Confucianism, then it came next with Confucius, who basically said, okay, we need to come up with some laws and stuff. Like, there's the natural kind of earthly stuff. And then Confucius came next. Okay, this is the kind of, we should basically upgrade a little bit and actually add rules of laws and what's morally good and what's not morally good. Yep. And let's come up with some rules on how to live life that is not just hungry, eat, tired, sleep. We should talk about loyalty. We should talk about societal structures. And basically it was Confucianism all the way through for a very long time. And during the Three Kingdoms era is when Buddhism, or the Chinese variation, like when Buddhism came over China for the first time, and it was so poorly
Basically expanding Daoism to more function as a state religion.
Yeah, Confucianism was more of a state religion. Taoism became the Confucianism is the state religion. It was the state religion for the Han Dynasty for a long time. That's when the Han Dynasty is 400 years in length. It is the China's golden age for the first golden age, anyways. And it established a lot of the kind of the culture or the idea about what Chinese culture came about. And these over here. I need to actually turn the fan back on. But it's only a little bit of the heat. But yep, turning the fan back on now. It is around 80-ish degrees Celsius. My CPU. Yeah, the new Lappy right now, as I've been testing it, has a lot of issues with CPU overheating. But that's almost always the case with newer CPUs. And that's also, I think, why when we're rendering stuff using multiple things, it's going to the game the footage of like the camera over on the BlueStacks suffers as a result. But that just put that point aside for now. But yeah, anyways, I could ramble on about what I know as much as I regarding Taoism and Confucianism and Buddhism for a long time, but well, I'll need to actually get as much stuff done as possible. Also, simply put, I'm going to get the translation for these over here. So Li is the light-giving humane dependence. Actually, I'm just going to copy this. Insert into the glossary. And then reorganize it correctly. Because it is not correct. So starting from top left is June or wind. Let's see which one is it. June. Oh no, wrong glossary here. So June is penetrating gentle entrance. That is that's what she said. So shift Control X. And then Qian This is the heaven. So strong, persisting, creative.
That's what she said, ha 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 ha.
Yep. As always. Ren, we're not gonna do much about that. The second one is pleasure. Also, that's what she said. So X, let's place here. As a placeholder, we have to go look at Li or fire. Look at the other trigram. Element of fire or glow is Li, which is number 3. No, that's not correct. Two, 3. 1, 2, 3. Inciting movement initiation. And we could get a couple of these different meanings and attributes over onto this as well before we delete the other one. Trigram glossary. We have Dui. Dui is the marsh or the west, which is opposite this. It's going to be the second one. There's so much, yeah, like the whole thing about Taoism, like I said, or the trigrams, is that making sense of the world using a lot of like pattern spotting. Yep. Then there's Jen or thunder, 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 thundercats. Whoa. 1, 2, 3, 4. The fourth one down. From here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Dangerous in motion. And it also is kind of interesting in that inciting movement initiative. Okay, so I've completely screwed this up. You know what? I'm actually just going to do this correctly. And not be silly here. I'm going to start with strong, persisting, creative. Go to here. Go to Jian. Then go to pleasure, tranquil. For Dewey. This would have been much faster. Next up, Lee, light-giving human dependence. Bringing clarity. Oh, wait. Okay, I just realized one more thing. I should also add a glossary for translation as well. The Wilhelm creation translation for the Chinese character. That's also another thing that's interesting about um, the various translation stuff. The character. Oh, I think it should be where the meaning. We could just get rid of this column. What else is here? I'm gonna move you over here. Okay, translation. And we'll go with element as the last one. Columns. Yep. That way we could actually make sure that we're copying the correct ones over here. Where's the heaven? Here. Okay, good. Next up. After we're done with copying this, we could delete this screen. Well. Where's the marsh here? Where else? Fire. Glow. Let's do some more copying. The arousing or the shake. Let's go ahead and use the thunder. And apparently everybody just it magically disappeared. From the stream. According to Google Translate. Oh, not Google Translate. Restream. I don't think anybody is particularly happy or entertained by me copying and pasting.
I'm still here, Wah.
Yeah, but it's weird because the restream didn't recognize you as still being here.
Intensive copy pasta actions.
Yep, intense copy pasta.
Oh, maybe cause I'm AFK.
Moving links. Okay. And then to this trigram, keeping still on being bound by the mountain. And then last but not least is the earth, the receptive, the field. Okay. So that would actually mean that we need to try to encapsulate everything here as much as we can into into the description. And there's also the essence of different seasons as well, which I've forgotten where I've gotten this reference from. Okay. But yeah, I could actually do some more card text stuff here, like light-giving, humane, dependence, clinging, clarity, adaptable, and goes into fame. And yeah, there's this whole load of stuff that we could incorporate into a description here. And I'm interested to see what ChatGPT has to say. Can you explain the concept of in how see what ChatGPT has to say. Concept pronounly of translated as departure or separation. This concept is closely related to the broader Taoist philosophy. Wow. Now that's a long bit of text. As departure or separation, the concept is closely related to the broadest Taoist philosophy, which is emphasized living in harmony with the Tao. From things that hinder one's alignment with Tao or natural order of the universe, departure involves letting go of attachments, desires, excessive striving. Letting go with a natural order, that's quite a fair bit of... That's the exact opposite of what it's translated as. What about this? Let me actually try and see what Chat GPT actually says. Let's see what eight trigrams using the I Ching, ancient Chinese divination text, fundamental classic of Taoist philosophy. Each trigram is broken. Yeah. Those are three unbroken lines on top of each other, symbolizing pure yang energy. They're often linked to celestial realm and the energy of the heaven, represents the creative, active, expansive forces giving rise to life. Okay, I Ching, Book of Changes, ancient Chinese divination text. Each trigram consists of 3 lines. Oh, we're not. That's a problem with I Ching, though. There's it's a whole different type of divination, and we're probably not going to actually do that. Yep, key attributes associated with Yen include heavenly energy, linked to celestial realms, energy of heaven, represents creative, active, expansive force that gives rise to life, masculine principle, creative power. Hmm. Okay, it's a loaded thing, definitely. Yeah, that's the thing. There's so much stuff we could actually add to it. But okay. It is quite important that we basically capture everything. It's unfortunate that you guys couldn't see the chat GPT thing here. What if I do this? There we go. Now this chat GPT could actually be read by you guys as well.
Nice.
There we go. Much better. But asking it but yeah, there's a huge list of stuff. Can you explain this way? About the... Oh, actually, why do I want to do this? I just go here. Is it helpful voice typing? Yeah, okay, fine. The other 7 members of the trigram? Question mark. Okay, Kun represent the receptive earth, the feminine principle. That's much better. And 7 other trigrams, yep. So Kun is the composition of 3 yin lines stacked on top of each other, meaning the receptive earth. I could just copy this, couldn't I? Nurturing aspect of nature. It symbolizes receptivity, fertility, and the quality of yielding, with motherly energy that provides foundation of growth and development. Yep. Yep. And then we could add a couple of our stuff as well. We'll copy. Control Enter for the next paragraph. Going to unpin this and then repin it later. Oh, okay. Didn't mean to move you. I didn't mean to move you. Back. And if I unpin this, using other, yeah. Let's go. Cards placed in this position often represent matters of relationship and love. What else do I want to actually add? Yep. Green aspect symbolize sensitivity, fertility, qualities of yielding. What do I actually want to make it also mean? Something about being passive or passiveness, or the receptiving, on being on the receiving end. Oh, so that's why it's receptive, because it's yeah. And other feminine aspects. Did I say that?
I believe so.
Okay, often represents matters of relationship as love, yep. And passive. comma, and other passive or receptive aspects of life that's happening in the background. Full stop. Good job. Right. So now we could also start using, go back to the chat of the GPT variety. Pin it again so that we can see it. Gen, associated with thunder, represent the arousing, shaking, or awakening energy. Excitement that comes with new beginning, dynamic forces that initiate change. Then it's often linked to the idea of sudden enlightenment and awakening of the consciousness. Yeah, this is just another bit of copy pasting, copy pasta. Not here. Gen is over here. Foundation, family, and the past. Taking awakening energy signifies the excitement that comes with new beginnings. They're a dynamic force that initiates change. Okay, so thunder represents arousing, shaking, or awakening energy. Signifies the excitement that comes with new beginnings and dynamic force that initiates change. And how do we link that with the past then? Foundation and family and past. Let's actually just copy everything first. Before we do more text stuff. Yeah, this is super good in terms of being able to summarize things. Like, helpful. Yep, bits of research here and there. And then Dewey. And let's place this over here. And then Jen. Somebody's ringing the doorbell. เตรียมอยู่ไหมเอ่ยน่าจะ has to initiate positive change. What else is it representing? Yeah. Okay. Let's see what else is present here. Uh, but the position of the will be okay. Um, and to actually, I'm gonna look up the trigrams thing. Let me see if they actually have um, I Ching in Wikipedia. Yeah, because I want to actually use maybe 2 aspects from the I Ching. Divination of text Zhou Yi. I wonder if the yeah, there we go. That is the hexagram. I'm not sure if there's the table. Yeah. Because the order is over here. Wait, why is like this is the order? Teaching let me just teaching table. Not like okay. Oh good, it's Shutterstock. Wonderful. Oh, okay. So let me look up if this is going to be the pattern, then definitely huh. That's problematic. Because I wanted the tables to kind of make sense.
Oh my.
Yep. Exactly. But there's the like this is in and of itself a kind of a divination tool, right? Like I said, it's very much a huge divination tool, but it's simple in that you have an upper and lower trigram here that forms into another one. But we could. I'm just thinking, like, what is probably the best representation of what I'm trying to do here. Let me just go ahead and look up the I Ching again. Let's look at some of. Oh no, that's not what I want to do. I'm just thinking at what is probably the best representation of what. Let's go to the 8 trigrams and see what this one says. And maybe they have. Yeah, this one has it. So let me unpin this. I wanted to see if there's actually one that is close to what I actually wanted to get. Yeah, but I like this order a little bit better because it is in order. I think it's Heaven and Flame. Or maybe Heaven and Flame on the other end. What is concording people? I think that is one we might use. Dongren. And what's the other one that I was looking for? The opposite of this is leading. Or maybe grouping. Is it grouping? I'm gonna go ahead and ask ChatGPT what this means again. By what is no, I need to actually do this. In I Ching. And what its opposite. I wonder if I do this, will ChatGPT be able to render this? Chinese name for the hexagram is composed of two trigrams, Gen above. This is good. I like this. Because why I like this in particular, because it has Ren as the um secondary kanji, or secondary um okay, it's kan above Gen, so where is the uh where is the actual the word for it? Tongren kan, right? Yeah, kan above Gen. So where is it? So that's Gen, that's Thunder. Oh, water. Why is this opposed to water over thunder? Really? Like what is this? It is not, or maybe completely inaccurate. I'll actually ask Google, maybe more accurate. Teaching. There we go. This Wiktionary. Yep. Similar people. Mandarin. Um, the same, like same person, that same person previously mentioned. A person or persons of the same interests or passions. Member, fan, a scholar. A scholars belong to the same school of thought. That's not the gram meaning king. Okay. Instagram lookup table. Where is the uh this is fellowship with others. Hexagram 13. Ah. Oh, like for complete version, go visit the app. Goodness. Companionship collaboration, underscoring the importance of understanding and support achievement goals. Elucidates the importance of relationships, foundations, working together. What is this opposite? Heaven and fire. Oh, it has to be earth and water, isn't it? If it's going to be opposites. Earth over water. Not youthful folly. I'm 13. Where are you? That's 64. I'm looking for earth over water. That's earth over fire. That's not correct. Not modesty. Where are you, buddy? Earth over water. Not the abyss. The abysmal's the not the correct one because it's water. Abysmal's water over water. Singing fires, fire over fire. What is the like earth over water? Going to water. Leading. Number 7. What is the army? For demanding cooperation and coordination. No, I don't like this kanji at all. Yeah, ChatGPT tends to lie and not understand what it means. Because I want to look up anything that has to do with self, right? Looking if there's actually anything that's I could reference before coming up with something myself. Uncorning people, the open, displacement, small harvest, attending. Okay, there's not much I could. Oh wait, you know what? I might just go ahead and use the most basic of these. Pervading and obstruction. So we go to 11 here. Oh, that's pretty smart. The website I'm referencing is called AI Ching. Yep.
Need.
Yeah. Click here to read the full example in the app and books edition. Balance between heaven and earth, reminded to remain humble and receptive times of tranquility. Celestial and terrestrial. Person achieving inner and outer balance. Not the meaning I particularly want, but unfortunately, the standstill or stagnation is the. They're using AI art as well. Times of uncertainty and transition will progress may seem hindered despite external obstacles. Yeah, we could use this, but I mean, not what I wanted. Because what's happening is we're combining two different uh, arts to make some sort of pattern, right? And what I came up with is kind of like physical and mental health, which is I'm not sure if there's any parts or anything that is going to be um, applicable here. So if I do this, goes and go, and do oh, let me try and use this now. If we're going to be able to do this properly. Can you come up with 2 more members of the trigram called representing physical health, comma, and body. Um, representing mental health. There isn't a trigram specifically in Ren or Jie with bodily, physical health. Tetragrams teaching, yeah. Based on combination of yin and yang lines that are more abstract symbols representing fundamental principles of the natural world. However, if you're interested in creating symbolic representation for the bodily, physical health, and mental health, you could invent your own symbols and concepts. For example, bodily, physical health in my 3 yang lines. That's That's going to be problematic if we just come up with just I think it's going to Ren or G associated with bodily physical health. Yep, atrigrams and I Ching. Yep. Or maybe I could actually just ask. Of the I Ching. Yep. Let me try this. Are there examples of I Ching Wait a minute, something fell. เรียมฮะเมื่อกี้นี่มีอะไรหล่นตกหรือเปล่ามันขยับนะเพราะว่าตรงนี้พี่ขยับอะสายไฟอะโอเคครับ that could denote physical and mental health respectively. Opposing aspects of that's problematic as well because Khan is already water.
Mental health being very important indeed.
Yep. Symbolizes tranquility and peace in the context of mental health. State of like. Let me just look up Tai. Yep. Number 29. Not even, no, number 11. Or yep. 11. Tai, pervading or smooth going peace, greatness. Inner lower trigram is Qian. Outer. Yep. Okay. Great possessing. Modesty. I think they're trying to use hexagram, like using the hexagram for peace also kind of works. Okay, that's probably the closest we're gonna get in terms of opposites. 11 and 12. Pervading, smooth going, peace, greatness. Because this was the one that represents movement, And this is the one that represents obstruction. Selfish persons. Yeah, this is the one I'm looking for then. I'm going to actually use these two instead. You explain I and I in like in I Ching. Hexagram, each composed of 6 lines. Yep. Peace or greatness. When progress is hindered, external factors can prevent movement. Yep. Okay, I am happy with this already. But the lines are incorrect, what they are saying. Because the hexagram for pi, which is the pervading, and that's the incorrect spelling as well. Let's switch you to the ROTK tarot. Okay, I found what I was looking for. And now we have a source, other than just referring to, as you can see, the usually the center of the circle is representing physical health, but there's no aspect representing mental health. Okay, so there's no attribute stuff. No, wait, Thai is the mental health stuff, isn't it? So it should be this one.
Which is quite odd that mental health isn't expressly stated.
Yeah, but they don't. I think it's also to do with the fact that mental health isn't really a thing. Yep. But I think the obstruction is going to be the other thing. Why I'm actually happy with this, however, because in traditional readings of tarot cards, there's the card that represents the self and the significator. I would call the significator, and then there's the obstruction. So this also kind of see works in a way. Yep. Pervading. Let's see what explore. Yeah. Okay. Smooth going peace or in greatness. We'll go with obstruction here. Okay, that is pretty interesting in and of itself. Right, and we also have things like physical health and mental health, which is fine. Also, we need to actually come up with symbolizes a state of harmony and balance, just the time of stability, prosperity, and harmonious relationship between opposites. Yep. And I'll probably just, as an interesting thing, yep. Sort of inertia or stagnation, progress is hindered, yep. And usually in a tarot card reading, you have one card that you place as a significator, which is the